Hello everyone! It's time for another Dewgong against Butterfree stream. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Alright. So Sunday we started at 105 wins on both streaks. And we went all the way to 140. Yesterday we continued and went all the way to 161. And both streaks are still alive. We're gonna see if that changes today. Think we have the Butterfree team because that's the one in the notes. Let's change the round. 24-62. Yes. So let's get started. Oh, let's make a new poll. Why isn't the poll option showing up for me? Oh wait, there it is. Which streak will last longer? Butterfree streak or the Dewgong streak? If I can spell Dewgong. Start poll. Last time I think we might have ended on a tie in the poll. And I mean we also ended in a tie in terms of streaks because we didn't lose. Maybe that changes today. I haven't heard from Nighthawk yet if he wants to do the podcast this weekend. So I might have a little bit more time if it's the weekend after. But I would like to get some practice in because I sent him like pictures of the team, but it's like a newer version and I haven't actually tried yet, where Articuno has Toxic because on cartridge I don't have Haze because it's an XD move. Let's see, do we get Focus Band? So yeah, I still need to figure out what the last move on Articuno is gonna be. I've even considered going like Mind Reader Sheer Cold and dropping Hidden Power Grass as well. But then I would need probably I would want a Timid Articuno, though maybe not. Alright, Earthquake Week. Cosmoronic, you think the real lesson we're learning is that Tauros is a great Pokemon to have on your team? That is certainly true. I mean, I've been using Tauros Latios in singles and in doubles. And it's really, really strong. I mean, the Smogon record, which has 1,000 wins in level 50 doubles and 1300 in an open level. It uses the same team twice, which is also Tauros Latios lead. It is a very powerful combination. Oh, Foulplume too strong. No, not the Butterfree. But yeah, I don't know if anyone is ever going to be able to compete for favorite physical attacker. For me, Towers is just so good. I was also looking at Pokemon earlier, and I forgot, Latios and Latias can both have Helping Hand, which is an interesting move. Oh. This is also interesting. I haven't tried it before, but I could Shadow Ball Gengar. I don't know if that's actually good though. Because then I'm locked into Shadow Ball and next turn I won't be able to Swagger. Well, I mean I could Swagger, but Gengar doesn't benefit. I want to try Shadow Ball though. Is this how we lose? Trying out clicking a different move? Okay, we didn't get Bright Powdered, that's good. Wonder if Rapidash can see the kill on Gengar if it's like Overheat. Charizard. Overheat. Into Butterfree. What are the IVs on towers, or do you mean the EVs? It is Jolly, this one. Lately I've only been using Jolly actually. It is Jolly max. No, it's... I think it's 220. No, I changed it to max. It's max speed, max attack, 4 HP. And the same for Latios, except special attack and it's modest. I used to run 220. Because that's 173 outspeeds base 120 Pokemon, so Sceptile, Dugtrio. But then I thought some trainers don't have perfect IVs. And there's a Jolteon and 2 Crobats who, if they are on a round 7 trainer, which can still show up right now, who has 21 IVs, I would outspeed those, and normally I don't. So that might be worth it. Let's see, what are we actually doing now? Want to get rid of the Zard so I can maybe Earthquake later. Don't think Zard is gonna die. I'll Thief in case of Bright Powder or Focus Band. I guess it would be a speed tie with the Gengar. It's Lumberry. Because Gengar is also max speed. Hello, Super Flash. We're doing pretty good here. Okay, I'm gonna switch in Latios in case of Overheat into this slot. I don't want to switch Tauros into Overheat. There's Overheat. Okay, Rapidash doesn't seem very dangerous at this point, so let's just double up into the Charizard. Mischievous. Double Edge, alright. We might have Gengar survive for the first time ever. Didn't lose for trying to keep Gengar alive. And Rapidash takes itself out, very nice. Physical Gengar chat gaming. Well, it's certainly trying. The Dewgong is in the chat. Well, the Dewgong gets his chance to shine in a moment. Good to see Gengar finally get a win. Yeah, good to see Gengar not die. Both of them go down despite the Intimidate. Very good. Oh, hello, Machamp. In that case, it's Ladio's time. Ooh, oh no. Not Snorlax. I was going to thief Psychic Machamp, but plans have changed. You're sleep powdering Snorlax. We hit, okay. Let's see if it's Chesto Berry. Looks like it is. So this is a rest curse probably, which is very annoying. Machamp goes down to a crit, which had a small chance of mattering. Rock Slide, we dodge, of course. Just built different. Land another Sleep Powder. And I think I'm switching in Tauros here. We'll get an Intimidate, which is nice. Starlax, this is like a Rock Slide, Earthquake, Curse, Rest. I'm pretty sure. It was not enough to stop us. On to breeder tests. Jolteon slacking. Does slacking have enough bulk to survive? So far the only Pokemon that has survived without resisting. Ah, so this is Jolteon 4. Actually no, it could be Jolteon 1? There's one other that outspeeds Gengar, and which is why I initially didn't want to use Gengar, because we could have been paralyzed on the Butterfree there. Which obviously is not good. Slacking does not survive. Kingdra. And Feraligatr, okay, double water. Double bulky. I don't know if I would be able to kill Feraligatr with return. I think I will just Earthquake. Swagger Earthquake. Out of these two teams, which one do I prefer to play with? The Dewgong team. It's less gimmicky. I don't have to worry every turn 1 if I'm gonna lose the Bright Powder, Focus Band, whatever. Hydro Pump and it missed. So yeah, the Dewgong definitely feels a lot better. And it has 2 modes as well. The fun mode and the fast mode. Does Swagger have a chance at all to miss? Not with Butterfree. We have over 100% hit chance. Sleep Powder has, I think, a 2.5% miss chance with Compound Eyes. So we can, and we have missed Sleep Powder before. Okay, hopefully no Bright Powders, hopefully no Quick Claw Psychic. Yes, Compound Eyes is the reason this strategy works. Without Compound Eyes, we would have lost by now. Any Latis in the back? Well, it can only be Latios. Entei, that's not a Lati. And a Hypno. That's also the reason I used Yanma before. Because it had Compound Eyes and basically it's the same strategy. Except we're a lot faster. Which is very nice. But it's also very risky. Dewgong, take us to the promised land? Well, just a few more battles and it will be Dewgong's turn. This one's in the bag. Am I happy now? Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy I won. Another Psychic. Regirock, okay. That's dangerous. Hopefully we don't get Quick Claw Rock Slit next turn. Out comes Hypno again. Okay. Butterfree of Voice, but that doesn't matter on this turn. It's the next turn where it might matter. Hello Wilkinson, good to see you. Okay, no Quick Claw. That's really good. I think Regirock goes down. Hypno survived last time, so it should survive this time, unless we crit. Regirock does go down. Which means we don't have to take an extra hit on the Latios. JG, you are rooting for Dewgong. Oh, and Wilkinson says, come on, Butterfree. Well, Dewgong is in the lead at 55% right now. So I mentioned earlier that Latios and Latias get a helping hand. I'm really interested in helping handing Tauros because there's a lot of kills that Tauros just barely doesn't get. However, there are no moves I would give up on Latios. Like, I would want to keep all of these. Which means I would then put it on Latias. But Latias doesn't have enough power to guarantee one-shot Machamp. Or, well, I guess that's already not the case. I guess I could Psychic Earthquake to get the kill. Turn 1. That might help. So yeah, I'm thinking about helping hand Latias. Okay, no Bright Powders. Focus Band? No. Shard. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll send out Latias. Or Latios, I mean. And a Steelix. We are going to Thief Thunderbolt the Charizard. Hopefully. Yes, Boom Strat. Which is very, very risky. Still White Herb. And we've got rid of the Intimidate. Charizard goes down. Rock Tomb misses. Let's go. Let's endure this time then. Butterfree might survive. Oh! Earthquake. Big Brain Steelix. Oh, I was gonna try to steal the item because we lost our item earlier. Like, we used up 2 items, I would have wanted to use up 3 of them. Alas. It's Citrus Berry. I could have known because I think only this one has Rock Tomb. Alright, we made it through the first round. Pretty quickly. We are now 1 round ahead of Dewgong, which means we're switching teams. Right, I was messing around with my actual team. Where? Oh, I forgot where I put the Dewgong team. Is it further? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna read that. Sandy, you're officially on lunch, so time to push the Dewgong propaganda. Alright, I have to switch my items around. Cherry berry Taladios. Lumberry to the Dewgong. So currently this is the Butterfree streak, and soon hopefully this Dewgong. This is the Butterfree streak is now my 4th highest streak I've gotten in doubles. Now I haven't done that many serious streaks. You like the idea of this team, but my problem is that, or your problem is that, like so many teams, it doesn't do as much to prevent hacks from Quick Claw, Focus Bands, and Bright Powder. Are we talking the Dewgong team or the Butterfree team? Also, it's doubles, so you can't really do much against that in doubles. At least in my opinion. In singles, it's easy. In doubles, there's no way. Team Dewgong, Tauros, Latios, Moltres. Seeing Dewgong and the Tickler so close to each other is like LeBron James and Michael Jordan on the same roster. Let's see. Wilkinson, you got a shiny Zapdos at 440 soft resets yesterday? Damn, that's crazy. Congrats. So, we cannot fake out Crobat because of inner focus. And Nidoking is gonna live Earthquake, I think. Actually, no, I think it's a roll. Teeman, you prefer the Butterfree team? I personally think the Butterfree team is way, way worse. Because you're much more vulnerable to hacks. Like turn 1, you can lose the Quick Claw on Gengar. You can lose the Bright Powder or Focus Band on the enemies, and they survive. You can lose the Ghost Rock Steel Leads. Turn 2, Quick Claw is another lost condition. Priority moves, like I've been killed by Fake Out at least 5 times, I feel like. Let's see. I didn't pay attention to what Crobat did. So I think the Butterfree team is much more vulnerable to hacks. 1 second, I'm gonna watch my own stream back. I do like how fast it is though. Oh wait, what? This Dewgong team feels a lot more resistant to hacks. Oh, the poll is 50-50 again. So we killed... Oh, it's fast Crobat, okay. That's all I needed to know. Fast Crobat dies. Oh. Vileplume will live. Screech. Super Flash, you got 2 shiny Rattatas while trying to EV train in Fire Red Leaf Green? Like in one session or like across all of your sessions? Yeah, and I've also lost Gengar. Actually, the only time I've lost Gengar was Quick Claw, Sheer Cold Lapras. Oh, well, we're dying because we're -2 defense. Let's go for the fake out here. There are a lot of loose conditions for the Butterfree. But I do like the team. It is at least exciting to play. But every turn 1 I'm worried. Well, not always. Sometimes you face Pokemon that don't have Bright Powder, Focus Band, Quick Claw. But basically every turn 1 I'm worried that I'm gonna lose the Focus Band, Bright Powder, Quick Claw. Quick Claw Circled Lapras is an unplayable Hexmon anyway. In doubles, yeah, I agree. There's nothing you can really do. You got the 2 shiny Rattatas in 1 session. You've basically used up all your shiny luck for the rest of the year. Oh no. You were trying to EV train a Haunter for catching the roamers? Oh yeah, that makes sense. I've not found a shiny yet with EV training, but I haven't done that many Pokemon. But I'm looking forward to finding one eventually. Aggron might live Earthquake. Oh, it's Bright Powder Venusaur. We might lose Dewgong here. And we crit Dewgong as well. Great turn so far. At least Aggron goes down. Tyranitar. Well, we're dying to sand if nothing else. Oh no, double team. Uh-oh. Sandy, you're on 14k encounters. Is that for the Metatite? I guess Super Flash stole your luck. Demon, you've been using Bait Ninjask and Ductrio quite successfully. Yeah, I think those are interesting Pokemon, but don't you just die to any Quick Claw? I'll probably lose like Ninjask in Dome doubles at some point or something. Okay, what do I want out against this Tyranitar? Yeah, we want Latios. Actually, I think Latias with Stab might deal more damage, even though we have less special attack. Yeah, the Butterfree also has 0 HP, 0 defense, 0 special defense, just so as many Pokemon as possible see the kill on turn 1. The idea is the other Pokemon can focus down the Quick Claw user. Yeah, but there's a lot of times when both can have it. And also there's a lot of bulky Pokemon that just live turn 1. But it's still a good strategy. Like every strategy is gonna have its flaws in doubles. We will Ice Beam in case there's a Dark type in the back. Oh, I should have double targeted Venusaur. Well, it doesn't matter too much. It's gonna die to whatever anyway. Oh, and your Bates Pokemon also has Quick Claw because, yeah, then it activates for both Pokemon and it's the speed tie. That makes sense. Ooh, Dragonite, unlucky. Unlucky. Sandy, yesterday Raven came in the call and got a shiny Zubat after 100 encounters. After you were hunting all day. Oh no. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. Dragonite can survive. We've just been either getting good rolls or running into the wrong Dragonites for them to live. I really like your Quick Claw strategy on the bait Pokemon. So are you using it in tower doubles or in dome doubles? Okay, we're gonna fake out Hariyama here. Let's see if it also went for fake out. No. And it's a double team Ludicolo. Now ideally we don't get Quick Claw crit here this turn. I could Perish Song already, but I think I'm just gonna go Ice Beam. Okay, no Quick Claw. Golduck. Are there any inner focus bonds in Gen 3? Yes. Crobat, Dragonite, Alakazam. Probably someone else who I'm not thinking of right now. Oh, hello Lapras. I think I will attack the Lapras, but I'll protect the Dewgong. All the fast guys you want to hit with it and Dragonite. So, like a couple streams ago, I used Fake Out on Dragonite because I forgot. It's Dragon Dance Lapras, okay. I guess it might be a roll, so we'll double target the Lapras this turn. We don't have to worry about Oko moves. And Alakazam isn't actually that fast because in Gen 3 it always has defense investment and special attack. So it's never super fast. Alakazam is such a glass cannon, it could probably die from Fake Out plus E-Speed. Well, if it actually had its speed investment, then yes. But because it has defense investment, it depends. Like, maybe there are Pokemon strong enough for the combination. There probably are. But maybe not. Goodbye, Ludicolo. Raikou Metagross. Okay, so Raikou, assuming we hit because it could be Bright Powder. Raiko always dies. Metagross always lives. I could fake out Metagross. Or I could switch. I think I'm gonna fake out. Demon, you're still thinking about a suitable Smeargle? Actually, how do I pronounce your name? Because I'm saying Timon, which is like the Dutch pronunciation. And I know Riley says Timon, the English pronunciation. What? How do I pronounce your name? Starmie. So Starmie has a decent chance of seeing a kill here, so I'm gonna protect Earthquake. It is Dutch, okay. I thought so. So are you also Dutch, or is it just the Dutch pronunciation? You are Dutch, okay. Cool. And a Suicune. And Starmie did not see the kill. Let's go Perish Song here, and I think I'll switch. Oh no, am I gonna get killed this turn? No, okay. Yes, I am also Dutch. Icy Wind, that's not gonna kill us. That's good. I don't... Latias might be slower than Starmie now, which would be a little bit... Well, it probably doesn't really matter. We double protect this turn. I will switch out the Dewgong on the next turn. Dewgong the tank, sing that funky tune. Yes. If I ever end up making or requesting a thumbnail for a Dewgong video, I already know what it's gonna look like. It's definitely gonna involve Dewgong singing. Let's see if we can keep everyone alive. Imagine if the Jigglypuff in the anime used Perish Song instead of Sing. I mean, maybe it did use Perish Song. Like the theory is Ash is in a coma, right? Well, why do you think he's in a coma? He listened to Perish Song. He's hanging on for dear life. Maybe he already died and it's like his soul just wasn't ready, so he's still dreaming that he's on an adventure. Hello, Simon. Fan theory, they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead because of Perish Song. Okay, I think we're going for fake out on Metagross again. I'm a little bit afraid of a potential explosion. I guess that could have happened on this turn as well, but... Well, at least Metagross will also die. Unless it's like Bright Powder. Crit on the Forretress, very good. Spikes. Oh no. I could Earthquake Perish Song here. We do risk critting Dewgong. Just don't crit Dewgong again, Tauros, you just did it. Okay, we lived. Good. Focus Band Fortress would be unfortunate. Okay. I don't know if this one is Focus Band. Machamp. And Aggron. I might just protect Earthquake. Like, we are winning this easily with just damage. Worst case scenario, Quick Claw, Cross Chop into Tauros. We should still be fine. And we maybe kill the Aggron. Oh, Cross Chop went into Tauros. Gets the crit. Doesn't matter. Would have died anyway. Spikes actually mean that Dewgong cannot come back in. Actually, I think Ice Beam was the better play. It doesn't really matter. Like, if it's Focus Band, I would want the Ice Beam. Gyarados Snorlax lead. Okay. Not my favorite to see here. At least we get an Intimidate on both of them. I might just Perish Song turn 1. And switch to Latios, I think. Latios has a good chance of one-shotting Gyarados. We outspeed this Gyarados. It might be bulky enough to live Thunderbolt then. Might be a Thunder Wave. Yes, we don't care. So I think I'm doubling up Ice Beam Thunderbolt. Because I think this is Thunder Wave, Dragon Dance, Bite, Return. Snorlax goes for the Earthquake because its partner is immune to Earthquake, which is really good for us. Because of the Intimidate, it deals basically no damage. I'm getting some scary teams against Dewgong. Yeah, but yeah, I guess so. Lives on 1. Gets paralyzed, which doesn't matter. Has a Lumberry. I mean, this is high rounds, right? So we're bound to run into a lot of scary trainers. How'd I get my username? It's basically how an English speaker would pronounce a Dutch word. Hello Joplin, good to see you. Thank you for the luck. We can definitely use all the luck we can get. Let's see, I could protect or I could switch. I think I'll just switch. We'll be double immune to Earthquake. It actually went for Curse. Interesting. Is it because it Quick Clawed? How would a Dutch speaker pronounce it? Well, it's spelled differently in Dutch. But it would be bevries, which is to freeze. Critical hit Dragon Claw for some damage. Or I guess freeze would maybe be better translation, which was my original online username. But freeze is taken a lot of the time. And this is the username I ended up with. Dewgong can't be be frozen, true. Good name, sick name, thank you. Gardevoir Latios, okay. I think this qualifies for scary. There is a good chance we can one-shot Latios, but I will fake out as well in case it is 1, bulky Latios who can live, or 2, Bright Powder and we miss the double edge. Okay, we hit the fake out, we hit the double edge, let's see if it kills. It does. Latios down. Uh-oh. Tyranitar and we're locked into a normal type move. And it's double team Gardevoir. Things just got a little bit tricky. I think I'm gonna go Perish Song, switch to Latias. Dewgong is also scary, that is true. Psychic into the Latias, okay, perfect. So the Gardevoir is gonna be the one switching out. From my experience. We will double protect here. Psychic. So this Gardevoir does not have a better move to hit Latias. It might be Calm Mind, Double Team, Rest Psychic, I think, is the set. Or it might be like the Magical Leave one. I don't know if that one has Double Team. There is a Psychic Magical Leave Double Team one. Okay, we're gonna switch in... Do we switch in Tauros? Intimidate is nice, but we're also kind of hurt already. And we could switch into a Psychic, so let's not, maybe. JG, you lost your streak yesterday to utter greed. You wanted to curse up your Registeel. You got slapped for 4 turns and then crit by a Hypno Fire Punch Lamau. That's painful. But yeah, that's how it goes with setup Pokemon. Probably Tyranitar 8. Or Gardevoir 8. Yeah, I don't remember every set. And when I'm playing doubles, I don't look up that much. Latias was also affected by the Perish Song, right? Yes. Okay. Which means I have to switch out soon. But not yet. I think I'll switch out next turn. When we don't have to worry about the potential Psychic. Rock Slide. There's a decent amount. Psychic went into the Dewgong. Latios is on a timer with the sand. Let's see. There's gonna be 2 Pokemon left. It's gonna be Rock Slide this turn. We can't switch in Dewgong. Well, it's likely to be a Rock Slide anyway. Okay, Salamence, that's very nice for us. Ice Beam, and then if Tauros lives, Double Edge into the Gardevoir. Yeah, setting up behind a Substitute is the way to go if it's possible, but for Registeel, when you have like Curse, Amnesia, you could still substitute. Okay, we live, that's good. But it is a little bit more... You run out of move slots. I guess if you have the Hidden Power Steel or something, but it's gonna be a random Registeel, so it's definitely not Hidden Power Steel. Okay, Tyranitar goes down. I think Registeel for super consistent streaks just isn't the right Pokemon. Like, isn't Gen 4 like the record is like 2500 or something with Registeel? I'm surprised that team never got unlucky. Or maybe it's not the team I'm thinking of. And the Registeel is only used for like the earlier rounds. I know Magpie has been using it a bit lately. For the first couple hundred wins. Alright, the score is tied. Dewgong in the poll is now in the lead by 4%, I guess, at 52. I'm gonna go take a toilet break real quick. But first, let me update this. Battle 69. That's the wrong number. No, that's the wrong number again. I'm kind of out of space on my desk, so my keyboard is below something. BRB, toilet break. Be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Now we're gonna switch the lead. Let's see. Teaming, you've tried the Team Iridescence, the 3000 win team in Emerald Singles. And it feels unstoppable. Like it can handle anything, yeah. It does look extremely strong. I haven't tried it myself, but I've used a Skarmory Blissey team myself, a stall team. Without a setup mon, I had Moltres. I was full stall. Wait, I just did it the wrong way around again. And that already felt quite strong. And I've tried a couple of stall the first Pokemon into setting up a Pokemon. I've done a few teams myself. And the strategy is really strong. So I can definitely see how that one got there. I'm more interested actually in trying the open level team that got 1100 wins, because I cannot like fathom how that team gets that many wins without getting unlucky. So I might want to try it at some point. See how it feels. Team, and now that you've seen the teams play, the Dewgong team feels a lot stronger. Yeah. It's definitely a lot less worried about hacks. We did lose. Like, this is the second Dewgong streak I've done. I lost the first one at 117 after some ridiculous hacks. Like, we got Bright Powder Heracross, dodging Psychic, one-shotting Latios. And then Quickclaw Hariyama, one-shot Tauros and Dewgong. And then I stalled out the... With Latios, I stalled out the the Mega Horns, but it was Ice Punch Hariyama and it chose Ice Punch and killed me. I had a decent chance to live, to win from that position because I had killed the Heracross. And I just needed like one turn, but I think I could have maybe played it better if I went for a Calm Mind somewhere. And then I might have had a better chance to win. But that didn't matter too much. I can't really... I guess I could double up into Kingdra to kill it, but that seems like a bad move. Steelix could be Explosion, and that one probably has Quick Claw, right? Team, you're currently doing the Pike with Latios, Tauros, and Chansey. You got silver on your way to gold. Actually a Chansey, or is it already a Blissey? I think I'll just Earthquake. I don't want to give Salic Berry boost to Kingdra, I think. No, actually I don't really care. No, I should have cared actually. I just remembered the speed tier. Okay, Earthquake will two-shot Steelix, so it's kind of good we didn't double up. Yeah, Blissey. Oh, it's Yordi. Why did I thought it was Timon? Oh, we got blocked. Oh no. Is this a dragon trainer? Doesn't really matter. We probably kill Steelix. Maybe it lives on a roll. It's a bit OP. You're you're playing bad but still doing well. I mean, you have three very powerful Pokemon. Tauros Latios is, in my opinion, one of the strongest combinations. I was an expert. But I think we Ice Beamed this slot. So, unlucky for you, Salamence. It's more like Jordy? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Jordy is the Dutch pronunciation. I used to go to school with someone called Jordy. I'll try to say Jordy, but we'll see. I have a lot of years of saying Jordy instead. Aggron, Gardevoir. Aggron could live Earthquake, so I can double up into Aggron, or I can double up into Gardevoir, but I don't think Ice Beam Earthquake kills. Oh, we got Quick Lot. Wait. Oh, it traced Levitate. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, why would you ever Earthquake? And like I mentioned in the, I think last stream, this is why I switched out the Latios on my swampert team. Because Trace Levitate is so annoying. Ice Punch. Ouch, that hurts. It freezes, but we have Lumberry. I guess Latios is just gonna die this turn. I think I'll switch in Dewgong. Hopefully we don't get Quick Claw cross-chopped on Dewgong. Okay, good. Hopefully we don't get Focus Banded. Okay, good. Wait. Oh, it must have seen a kill. Hollow was... Damn, that's a lot of damage, Gardevoir. Not too surprising. Okay, now it sees only a kill. Well, actually, it might be... There might be a chance that it has Thunderbolt as well. We are max speed Dewgong. So maybe we just barely outspeed Speedy Gardevoir? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna... The first thing we're gonna look up this stream. Gardevoir, what's your speed tier? And what is our own speed tier? $145. Oh wait, I'm looking at level 50. Gardevoir at level 60. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, it could definitely be faster. Psychic Ice Punch. Okay, this one doesn't have Thunderbolt. This one does and outspeeds me. Okay. Oh right, we're not actually max speed. We're plus... we're Calm Nature. I forgot. Forget my own natures. I use too many teams, man. Okay, in that case... It might be safer to just attack. And then Tauros will revenge with Double Edge. Okay, how many Pokemon have Ice Punch? Is it guaranteed to be fast? Yeah, it's guaranteed to be fast. I can just double Ice Beam here, I suppose. Okay, it went for the kill on Latios. It might not have Thunderbolt. Good luck. Thank you, KT. Cradily lives on 1. Uh-oh. Mirror Code. No, Dewgong! Okay, we will Double Edge Gardevoir, Dragon Claw, Cradily. Yeah, that should be fine. This is Frail Gardevoir. So it goes down. And Cradley goes down. A lot of nicknames are very similar. Yeah, but usually I use like... I have the same Pokemon on different teams, and then they have like... If they're the same set, they have the same nickname, and if they're a different set, they have a different nickname. At least that's what I try to do. Steelix lead is back. I will Thunderbolt Skarmy. Skarmy might live. If it lives on 1, that's actually kind of fine. Then next turn I'll probably leave it alive, because I'm not that afraid of Skarmory. Like, I don't think Ice Beam would have killed Steelix, but it might have been able to. Maybe it's a roll. Skarmory lives on 1, that's fine. Earthquake, not too surprising. Counter from Skarmory. Citrus Berry, we probably still kill. Which trainer is this? Is there gonna be more steel types in the back? I could Thunderbolt, I guess. That feels a little... Actually, maybe... No, that's slower. I could just kill the Skarmory as well. I'll Ice Beam, then no matter what comes out, we'll be able to hit it at least. Steelix goes down. Out comes Forretress. It's the battle girl. Okay, I was... Wait, it's shiny! Shiny Forretress? Wasn't I just talking about it like yesterday that I'm overdue for a shiny? I didn't see any sparkles, but that is a strange looking Forretress. The golden one. Screenshot it? I mean, it's on stream. We have the evidence. I'll record it probably after. Okay, let's take out the Metagross. There were sparkles. Okay, I just missed it. I must have just glanced at chat in the moment it sparkled. Gen 3 OU players in awe at the comment I made about not worrying about Skarmory. Yeah, just leave it alive. Don't touch it. No worries, guys. Skarmory isn't scary. Yeah, we finally got another shiny. That's the third shiny I've had in the tower. They've all been in doubles. Which makes sense because doubles, you get one extra Pokemon, the rounds are faster. That Fortress was tanky? Yeah, it took a crit Earthquake. Rich, you came in at the right time for the shiny Fortress. Good timing. You must have brought the luck. Okay, record the battle. Nope. I want yes. Goodbye, shiny Blaziken. Hello, shiny Fortress. Skarmory isn't scary when you have Dewgong. True. ADV OU players just need to bring Dewgong. Gold Forry looks so good. I agree, Katie. That did look really good. LEJ, you had shiny Shelter in singles. Nice. My first shiny was Stantler, so that was also early rounds. And then the Blaziken we just deleted. Yeah, I guess I'm intimidated, so I won't deal that much damage. So we'll double edge. Usually I go for return because we never kill Lapras. But I'm gonna want as much damage as possible. Sing Lapras, uh-oh. Actually I think this isn't Oko moves. That one... I think it's Sing Quick Claw? That one? Machamp goes down. Starmie last. Sing misses again. I think we're just gonna ignore Lapras and kill the Starmie. LEJ, you're shiny hunting right now. You're hoping this is a sign of good luck. Well, I wish you the best of luck. That you can also find a golden Pokemon. Surf. Did see the kill. What's better in the tower? Salamence or Tauros? That depends. If you have a singles team that is completely dedicated to setting up Salamence, then Salamence is probably the stronger Pokemon. But otherwise, Tauros is better. Getting one-shot by Ice Beam is not good. Especially when there's a couple of Quick Claw Ice Beams around. Legendary Trainer. Dragonite Latias. So Ice Beam has a chance of one-shotting Dragonite, but we just saw it's not guaranteed. And Latias very likely lives Double Edge. Even if it's no bulk, it has a chance to live, unlike Latios. But I feel like doubling up is a bit of a waste. I might double up into Latias. But I also don't want to get Thunder Waved on Tauros. I guess it could still happen. We'll see what happens. They might both live. And I might regret this. Latias lives on 1. This is no bulk then. Which probably means it's not gonna Thunder Wave me. That's good. But Dragonite could also have Thunder Wave. And Dragonite does not live. That's good. Suicune comes out. On an Earthquake. Okay, nice. Doesn't do any damage, but still, I'll take it. Let's see. Suicune is definitely gonna survive. I might just double up into Latias. Or I could switch out Tauros. Yeah, I don't know if Ice Beam could be like into Entei, which would be bad, of course. I think switching in Dewgong to potentially set up Perish Song against like Suicune 2 sounds good. Articuno. Ice Beam into the Dewgong. We can eat that all day. I will protect Perish Song. Actually, I could fake out. I think it's fine. Don't think they can kill Dewgong. I mean, maybe it's double edge Articuno. Agility Articuno, interesting. As long as I switch out Dewgong at some point, we should be fine. It is double edge Articuno with the agility, I think. Could be double Ice Beam. Towers might die on the switch in. It's not ideal. Maybe we should just double protect. Worst case scenario, I die in 2 Ice Beams on Latios. We get the double protect. Which is good. Suicune sets up Reflect. We don't care. Actually, maybe we double switch this turn. Tauros probably dies, but might live. Intimidate is kind of nice, though I think at this point I can no longer lose. Swagger. Interesting. Do we tank this? No, we don't. Which is completely fine. And now we can just protect twice. On the last turn of Perish Song. And Dewgong took down 2 legendaries. 2 very tanky legendaries as well. Well, fairly tanky. Don't think this Articuno has bulk, but its base stats are still very tanky, and Suicune also always has very tanky base stats. I'm afraid Slowking might live Earthquake Thunderbolt. But I think I'm gonna try anyway. Okay, the Slowking did go down. Mirror Coat, but we don't attack Milotic. I always try to avoid attacking Milotic because of the Mirror Coat. Okay, we double up on the Wailord. It might... Okay, it doesn't Quick Claw. Don't have to worry about a Fissure. Or an Ice Beam crit. Oh, Wailord lived. Milotic went for Recover. Icy Wind. I mean, we're still faster. Shell Bell? Yes. Another Shell Bell. Big heals. I could almost see the health bar move. So we know it's not Focus Band Milotic, so I'm gonna double up into Milotic. Without having to worry. Wailord is that bulky? Well, it has a lot of base HP. Its defenses are pretty low. Wailord sucks, Buzz. What did poor Wailord do to you? Double up into Lapras. Who isn't that scary when... Oh, Bright Powder. Dragon Dance. Milotic runs Mirror Coat in Ruby Sapphire Tower too. That makes sense. Like, it doesn't have that many moves. Like, you just have water, ice coverage, and then recover. And then, like, what? Toxic. It's another option. Refresh, but I don't think they like putting refresh on frontier Pokemon. So Mirror Coat makes sense. Alright, last battle of the round. Muk survives Earthquake. Victory Bell definitely survives Earthquake. Victory Bell could have a status move, so we're gonna double up into Victory Bell. Could also be Bright Powder. Okay, Victory Bell should go down here. Don't know if there's one with Focus Band. Just know there's one with Bright Powder. We exploded into that one yesterday. And it dodged. Out comes Gengar. Which is a speed tie with our Latios. Oh! Well, this is unfortunate. Quick Claw Explosion next to a Ghost type. That's a yikes. I guess I could have protected with Latios. Didn't really think about that one, I'll be honest. Can we win the 2v2? We can no longer Perish Song. Ice Punch into the Dewgong, okay. We got a really good switch in. Wait, Muk Monday was yesterday? Muk gets the last laugh? Yeah, this is not exactly looking great right now. I mean, I knew Quick Claw Explosion was a thing. I just, when I see Gengar, I want to get rid of Gengar, you know? I was worried about the speed tie and I should have been worried about the quick claw explosion. Okay, now we're in a spot where I actually have no clue what I should be doing. So let's take some notes. We know Gengar has Ice Punch. There's 3 Gengars. One of them has Bright Powder, 2 of them have Lumberry. Gengar 4, 6, 8. And then there's Venusaur. Venusaur might also have Bright Powder. I mean, only one of them at a time can have it, but they are both have a chance of holding the item. We know nothing about Venusaur. This Gengar, 2 out of the 3 have Thunderbolt, which obviously would not be good for Dewgong. And Ice Punch is not good for Latias. I could try to attack right now, or I could try to Calm Mind. Do I 2-shot Gengar? I'm gonna assume I 2-shot Gengar. But I'm gonna run a calc here. I think it's always no bulk on these, yes. Latias. Level 60. Against Gengar. Oh, it's a roll to 2-shot. Okay, it might be Calm Minding time. If we get frozen, then it's probably GG. I obviously cannot... Maybe I should protect the Dewgong instead. Could also double target Gengar. But I think I want to keep Dewgong alive for as long as possible, and there could be a grass type move coming in. I guess it could also be Solar Beam Venusaur. I'm pretty sure there's one of those. In which case we would want to protect next turn. But we obviously don't know, and I think there's only one who has that. I think I'm gonna go protect Calm Mind. That will tell us something about these Pokemon. Ideally it's Thunderbolt into protect. And worst case scenario is like crit freeze on Latias. On the Ice Punch. Ice Punch into Latias. Okay, that's a bad turn for us. Hello, remember. Earthquake from Venusaur. Okay, that probably only one Earthquake Venusaur. We didn't take a lot of damage, so that's good at least. Venusaur. No, there's 2 with Earthquake. But one of them has Solar Beam, and I want to say that one would see a kill. Let's do a calc. Let's do Dewgong. I haven't saved my sets yet. We're just calm. That could definitely see a kill. Also doesn't have Sun. Okay, we should easily two-shot the Gengar now. So Ice Beam, Venusaur, and Dragon Claw. Think. Do I ever go substitute instead? I don't think so. I think substitute just barely still breaks. I guess I could go second Calm Might and then substitute lives. This could be Bright Powder after all. And then I also have a good chance. Actually, if I Ice Beam the Gengar and I Calm Mind, then I kill the Gengar with the Dragon Claw guaranteed at +2, I think. So I think that's my play. Psychic. Okay, it's not Thunderbolt. Which I think was Gengar 4... No, actually there's only... Gengar... I think 4... Yeah. Destiny Bond, but it's slower. It's not Quick Claw. That was probably crit, right? Which means scope lens. I mean, I already knew because the other one... The non-scope lens one has... Solar Beam. And I would have clicked Solar Beam. Huh. That Ice Beam did a lot of damage to Gengar. Actually, I think I would have just killed last turn. But again, it could have been Bright Powder. So we were playing it safe. Okay, we got through. That was scary for a moment, but we didn't get the crit freeze on Latias, the one turn Gengar went for it. And we made it through. Quick Claw Explosion next to a Ghost type. Yeah, that's scary. $175 wins. And now we're going to switch teams. Back to Butterfree. That was crazy. That was an interesting end game for sure. It was a fun battle. But now we are the ones using Explosion. Not Quick Claw, but close enough. Can we tie the score at 175 wins each? The poll is back at 50-50, which means we should tie again. I like that the polls have been tied. Okay, Quick Claw Psychic could lose us the game here. Okay, no Quick Claw Psychic into Gengar. Miltank. This could be Thunderwave. Could be counter. I don't think I kill even at +2. So I'm thinking we go Latios. But like if I want to sleep powder, the Miltank could have a berry. Great to see this team in action, Macho. Well, we got quite a bit of action last battle. Ooh, a Ludicolo. So the Ludicolo might not have an attacking move, so we can ignore Ludicolo. I'm gonna go Sleep Powder Psychic. Could be Lumberry. It is, of course, Berry. Why wouldn't it be? So Butterfree is gonna die. Hopefully we don't switch in Tauros on Ice Beam or Thunder Punch and get frozen or paralyzed. That would be nice. Could be Surf. It's double team. Okay, it doesn't have an attacking move, so there's only one double team Ludicolo that doesn't have an attacking move. So actually we know it's not Focus Band. So I will return Ludicolo. Miltank goes down. We hit another return. We are very likely to win. There we go. But when there is a chance to miss, there is always a chance to lose. I think I probably should have gone for Thief against the Miltank. But if it wasn't Lumberry, it would have been so nice to keep Butterfree alive. Okay, Quick Claw, Shadow Ball into Gengar. Also, that would be followed up by Extreme Speed from Arcanine, turn 2, killing Butterfree. So this has the potential to be a very bad battle. Okay, no Quick Claw, Shadow Ball. Critical hit onto Butterfree, no! Again! I don't know why, but this happens so often. Oh, we also crit the Arcanine. Sceptile. We will go for Swagger. Adamant Gengar? No, we are Jolly. We want to be fast. Double Grass Starter. I mean, I guess there's a chance we get Solar Beamed. So we could live. Double Fire, Double Grass, yep. Sludge Bomb and Butterfree goes down. But it's in the bag. I mean, could be... I don't know. Could this one be Bright Powder? We have seen a move. This team is down to such an amazing science. Well, thank you much, Erase, but this team could very easily lose. But the strategy is very good. Or at least, like, pretty much as good as it can be. Like, maybe there's some optimization, but... for as far as this strategy can go, it's pretty good. Does the Intimidate ever nerf Boom so much it doesn't KO? Yeah, there's some Pokemon that can live. But for the most part, Intim hasn't stopped us yet, but I guess that could be on the threat list. Oh, Slacking lived. Air Lace does nothing. But this should be fine. Unless Bright Powder Ampharos. We should get the double KO here. I feel like double Intimidate I might be able to play around. More so than the other things on the list so far. Okay, we are going to Thief. Then if it's Bright Powder, it still cannot dodge. It was Bright Powder. I'm very happy we finally got a shiny while I was recording, because the other two I wasn't recording. Like one of them I was streaming in Discord, but I wasn't recording. The other one I got on my own. But now we finally have one on stream. Quagsire. And an Espeon, uh-oh. The gold Fori is really nice. You wish you used yours more often, KT? Well, what's holding you back? Is it a really bad one? Let's see, Earthquake. If it's max defense, Espeon, it might live Earthquake. And I guess Quagsire could counter. But Espeon could be Bright Powder, and I'm not sure if Return always kills Quagsire. It probably does. I think we're going Earthquake anyway. Only way it goes wrong is if it's Bright Powder Espeon and we get countered. Then we're in trouble. Espeon goes down. Ice Beam into Butterfree. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Wilkinson. A like would be appreciated. Are there any combination of Pokemon that are truly worrying for this strategy? Yes. Something like Regirock Registeel lead would be horrible. Or is it more RNG based? It's mostly RNG that we're worried about. But Double Rock, Steel, Ghost, like a combination of that. That's horrible. Okay, Mischievous. I think the awkward thing is we probably don't one-shot with Shadow Ball. Why are Pokefans so much trouble sometimes? They're like the weakest trainer. Or should be. I can... Okay, I'm gonna check. This trainer can only have one. I'm guessing it's gonna be Mischievous 3. Oh, it's offensive. That means we do one shot. Is it Mischievous 2? No. 1? No. Oh, it is 4. Okay. So I think we one shot this. Then... Do we put Wigglytuff to sleep? What does Wigglytuff even do? Citrus Berry, Sing, Dream Eater, Brick Break, Fake Tears. I could switch. No, I will put it to sleep instead of letting it put me to sleep. Okay, I haven't run the calc, but I'm pretty confident this is offensive, so it should die. And it does. Regirock plus Registeel is the dream combo. We ran into it like 4 times. What was it, 2 streams ago? In 2 rounds. Like, at one of them it was back to back, I think. Like, we killed him and the lead on the next team is Regirock Registeel. But it wasn't with this team. Okay, Absol. And we're locked into the wrong move. Yeah, we'll sleep out. It might Shadow Ball, Tauros, and then I could have swaggered on the switch. I mean, I could have still swaggered. Maybe that probably was the better play, actually. But it doesn't matter too much. Are we gonna get a battle where everyone stays alive? I'm a little bit worried about Sing from Wigglytuff. Butterfree is gonna be slower because we haven't gotten our berry. So I can't kill either of them, so I'm just gonna Earthquake to get some chip. Okay, maybe I could have killed Absol actually. So Absol should see a kill on Butterfree still, I think. Definitely. So we endure here and return. I think kills the Wigglytuff. Out comes Ninetales. Fast asleep still. This could be Bright Powder Ninetales. Guess that's the way we lose Butterfree here. But I'm not gonna switch. Yes, I think we kept everyone alive and at full HP somehow. That's definitely a first for this team. Mensatu. There could be a Bright Powder in here. Charizard. We'll go Latios. Thief Thunderbolt, probably. Last Pokemon Crobat. Could also be Bright Powder. We found the Bright Powder. Goodbye, Charizard. Astonish, no! First time I see Astonish getting a kill. Oh, that's funny. And Crobat goes down. The absolute disrespect. Yeah. That set for that Crobat is so crazy. It's Bite Astonish because they both have high flinch chance. Oh. Double Ghost. And the awkward thing is it could be Thunder Wave from the Misdreavus. Let's see. I'm thinking Shadow Ball into Gengar because I think that always kills. Maybe Gengar 1 can live. Also Bright Powder, but Misdreavus could also be Bright Powder. I could switch. Maybe into Latios because Latios has the Lumberry. Of course, it would be nice if, like, we can kill Gengar with Psychic, although it would be a speed tie. And it can also be Psychic Gengar who kills my Gengar, so I have to target Gengar no matter what. Think we're going with this. If I don't get paralyzed on Gengar, we can double target Mischievous next turn and kill it. Gengar goes down, very good. Arcanine. Thunderbolt, it's offensive Missy again, so we should just one-shot this. We do get paralyzed though. Good thing I switched, I guess. Mischievous goes down. Out comes Magmar. There's a chance we keep our whole team alive again. Okay, never mind. I mean, maybe there's a roll Gengar lives? No. Too good to be true. But at least we keep Butterfree alive. Unless something crazy happens, like Quick Claw crit, Cross Chop into Tauros, and then Overheat into Butterfree. That doesn't sound very nice. Didn't happen. And that's another round completed. We are tied again. The poll, 52% Dewgong. But for now, it is 50-50, neck and neck. We're at round 26. However, I might end the stream here today because I'm feeling a little bit off today. So let's have a look at Shiny Foray again. Well, I figure out if I do another 2 rounds. We lead off Skarmory Steelix. Could also have been Golden Steelix, which would have been cool. We don't kill anything yet. Get hit by Intimidated Earthquake. And counter does nothing. Citrus Berry isn't enough. We double targeted the Steelix because Skarmory doesn't threaten us at all. Alright, this time I'm gonna see the sparkles. There it is. Shiny Forretress. I couldn't believe it for a moment when I saw it, because like I missed the sparkles. I also didn't hear the sound because I have the sound kind of low. So it's like, am I imagining things? Like, I'm not crazy, right? Lives the crit because it's a beast. Goes down to Thunderbolt. In comes Metagross. Steel Wing misses. I completely missed that, I think, but it didn't really matter. And Dewgong gets to make an appearance. Goodbye, Skarmory. Thank you for your service. How many battle points do I have? 8,500? 8,400. Total earned. Alright, I think that's where we're gonna leave it here for today. I don't think I can do another hour today. Which is a little unfortunate. I actually was thinking maybe going longer, but after like an hour I felt like I'm not feeling great. So I'm gonna quit now before it gets worse. Yeah, I still have 6k total. But the total earned all time is 8.4k. So thanks everyone for watching. For the people who haven't seen it yet, I uploaded a big video. Well, big is relative. A video on my other channel last weekend about Tangela. Please never stop. Just kidding, get some rest. Thank you. Thanks everyone. And if you want to see more Battle Frontier today, Riley will be streaming in a little under 3 hours, I think. You'll be doing the Battle Factory. And he is about to get 100 wins. So if you're interested in that, then here's the link. And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it, especially the people in the chat. I will probably be back tomorrow. So maybe I'll see you then.